Chapter 11 King Lear. King Lear was the king of England. He was weary of the business of his kingdom. Now he became old and tired and wished only to spend his days quietly with his three daughters. One of his daughters was married to the Duke of Albany and another to the Duke of Cornwall, and both the Duke of Burgundy and the King of France were suitors for the hand of his third daughter Cordelia, who was the youngest. One day Lear called his three daughters together and told them that he proposed to divide his kingdom among them, but first said he, "I should like to know how much you all love me." Conrill, who was really a weak lady and didn't love her father at all, said that she loved him more than words could say. She loved him more than life, grace, health, beauty, and honor. He is dearer to her than eyesight or liberty. Now King Lear asked her second daughter Regan, "I love you as much as my sister and more," professed Regan, "since I care for nothing but my father's love." Lear was much pleased with Regan's words, and now he turned to his youngest lovely daughter Cordelia. "Now our joy, though last not least," he said, "the best part of my kingdom I have kept for you. What can you say, my dear?" Cordelia said, "I love you, Majesty, according to my duty. No more, no less. I am your daughter," she went on, "and you have brought me up and loved me, and I return you those duties back as are right and fit. Obey you, love you, and most honor you." And said she this because she was disgusted with the way in which her sisters professed love, when really they had not even a right sense of duty to their old father. Lear, who loved Cordelia best, had wished her to make more extravagant professions of love than her sisters. "Go," he said, "be forever a stranger to my heart and me." The Earl of Kent, one of the Lear's favourite courtiers and captains, tried to say a word for Cordelia's sake, but Lear would not listen. He divided the kingdom between Goneril and Regan, and told them that he should only keep 100 knights at arms, and would live with his daughters by turns. When the Duke of Burgundy knew that Cordelia would have no share of the kingdom, he gave up his courtship of her, but the King of France married her. So Cordelia now became Queen of France, and the Earl of Kent, for having ventured to take her part, was banished from the kingdom. The king now went to stay with his daughter Goneril, who had got everything from her father that he had to give. She was harsh and undutiful to him and his friends and servants. "My men are trained who know all parts of duty," said Lear. "Goneril, I will not trouble you further, yet I have left for another daughter." And his horses being saddled, he set out with his followers for the castle of Regan. But she, who had formerly outdone her sister in professions of attachment to the king, now seemed to outdo her in undutiful conduct. Then, when Lear saw that they really wanted to drive him away, he left them. He led his knights in a wild and stormy place. At daybreak, he went to the court of France to tell Cordelia what had happened. At other side, Cordelia's husband gave her an army, and with it she landed at Dover to attack Albany, the kingdom of Goneril. Here she found poor King Lear wandering about in the field, wearing a crown of nettles and weeds. They brought him back and fed and clothed him, and Cordelia came to him and kissed him. And now he knew at last which of his children had loved him best and who was worthy of his love. Goneril and Regan joined their armies to fight against Cordelia's army and were successful. Cordelia was hanged in their prison, and King Lear, sadly carrying her dead body in his arms, fell down and died. Goneril killed herself, having a little time given a deadly present to her sister. Regan, out of a spirit of jealousy, Thus, it was the tragic end of King Lear and his family.